making millions of dollars, and the victim's family have not partaken in none of those profits. Took your flow, gave it. Took your language, gave it.
100% way to survive jail or prison. Don't go.
Build you credit up. Why you need credit?
Then 12 years goes by and you don't even get a chance to go up for parole.
Supposed to die so many times, guess that's my afterlife. A lot of shit ain't work for me.
Well, so what? Look, me and you talked before. Now let's get to this Grammy thing with my man.
Oh man, the Grammys, man.
Yeah, with my man. And look,
I watched the Grammys. I'm gonna tell you something too, though. I've been felt the same way, like say scripted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know that's
but
scripted.
I watched the Grammy for one specific reason, and I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Kendrick, none whatsoever.
No shade, homie.
Kendrick is you know what I'm saying? He's a next level talent, man. But man, I swear to God,
best
man,
album.
Yeah, Push It won.
It's
that
almost
job,
dry. Yeah,
Push
come
It
on,
won
man.
that job. But if you go online. Like, you know what I'm saying, if you look at, you know, because, you know, doing this stuff, sometimes I scroll through, man, them people, everybody, man. Everybody from all races, all walks of life. You had white dudes. I seen white dudes on there crying, cussing the people out and everything. Tell man,
that was that man
they say
night,
the second time he should have won. They say he should have won for Daytona too.
But
you know
but this album here, that was his night. That's the best album of the year, man.
For sure. And the people
come on, man.
The people know it, but like I say, and then you had a lot of conspiracy theories on there too, where they were saying about, you know what I'm saying, why did they won't push to win, or why it would be more beneficial for the Academy for Kendrick to win. It'd be a lot of politics. Man, it's just like being locked up, dog. You know, it's a lot of politics that's going on that we don't know about. It's people moving these pieces, dog. It ain't like...
Oh yeah,
you know, it's people moving the pieces, dog.
We know that. We know about the Grammy thing.
Yeah, it's people moving the pieces, man. And if you got to look at it, if they moving the pieces over here, they moving the pieces over. It's just things that we don't know about, that we not privy to. But then when you get people that's coming out that been prominent, I mean, like Arian Foster, man, like I say, going back to him, that dude was a somebody in the NFL. At one point in time, for a year or two, he was considered the best running back in the NFL. So for him to come out and say that, it gives it more validity than like me or you saying something. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? So then when you move to the Grammys and you look at somebody like Push, who put an album out like that, man, that was magnificent, man, that touched all people of all walks of life, and then you don't, and he been in the game for so long, he done put his work in, he done, you know what I'm saying, he done did his due diligence, man. Get a man his flowers, man.
That was his night, man.
Yeah, get a man his flowers, man.
That was his night, man. That was his night.
Yeah, and that's another thing. They said
it might have been the politics of his affiliation with Kanye.
But look what they saying though. Look what they saying though. They saying Kanye won't even invite it to the Grammys. Kanye is like banned from the Grammys. But when you look at the situation, look how many people got on stage. Look how many people won. That Kanye either had some producing credits in it, or either was on the song, or either did. Come on, dog. And you talking about destroying this man whole everything for words.
But this the hypocrisy. See, we can't have it both ways, because now it's like you try to dog him behind you know, they want to represent for the Jews, which okay. Now, but here's the hypocrisy. They do the same thing to Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
But and Mark Cuban, Jewish. You know, you was on the record speaking. But as soon as he come available for trade, you the first one to jump out there to get him.
Yeah, but you talk about,
you know what I mean? He good enough to come play for you.
Right, but I look at the root. The root of it is this. People's lives have been destroyed, and people have went through all these certain things for actual physical doing things. This man just spoke his mind.
We know that.
In a country that's supposed to be freedom of speech.
Exactly.
And you mean to tell me you could take somebody's life away from them, their livelihood, them feeding their family, their everything that they've worked for decades for, to get at the point they're at just because of what you say out your mouth.
This the same society
crazy,
that if you do a crime, you go to prison, you pay your debt, you come home, and you're legally discriminated against.
Oh, yeah.
Marginalized. You can't vote. You don't have certain rights. That felony box gonna prevent you, or most of the time it prevents you from getting certain jobs. It still marginalizes you. So it's like you can never repay your debt. It's like we want revenge, and some more revenge.
Which,
you know.
hey, look, but that's crazy too, because I don't know. I tagged you this morning, but I don't know. Did you see my Instagram post this morning?
I ain't even been on my phone
Man,
yet.
listen, you need to see that, man. You need to see that, man. I'm telling you, and yeah, that's something we can touch on too, because it's this dude, and he on there, and he has some type of committee or something.
Yeah.
But it comes on and it got up there, NBA or NFL, and he starts off and he talking.
Yeah.
He said, my son bring me this, and he asked me, he said, Dad, pick which one you think it is, NBA or NFL. And he started reading, and he reading out all these charges, 19 DUIs within a year.
Yeah.
19 DUIs, 8-9 cases. I'm paraphrasing. 8-9 cases of domestic violence. 37 felonies. People can't. 2 businesses have shut down because they couldn't, mess their businesses up. 12 of them can't get a credit card because their credit is so bad. All these different things. And then when at the end they say, so who y'all think it is, NFL or the NBA? And people he said, well, you would be wrong. This is the 430 people on the United States Congress.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The people that's making the laws is breaking the laws. The people that's supposed to enforce the how is that even possible?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Domestic violence charges, DUIs. They got
it's hypocrisy, bro.
My dude, they got I can't quote the number. You pull a certain amount, shoplifting.
It's hypocrisy.
Shoplifting in the United States Congress.
Do as I say, not do as I do.
See now, you ain't even seen my post.
We already know what it is.
Post. And I said that I said that in the wording of my post, because I say, the people that's making the laws and supposed to enforce the laws is also breaking the laws.
Yeah.
I said, but one law that they always going to enforce, and that is, you do what I say, you don't do what I do.
The law's for us,
how
not them.
I dare you. I dare you to do that.
Yes.
I done already did it. I done defined it. I done put it in website and gave it a name. We didn't know what none of this stuff was until somebody did it and labeled it.
Exactly.
And now they say you better not do it.
Remember, we spoke before, and I said we live in a country. That's why we call it say it's hypocrisy, because you commit every crime, rape, robbery, steal, to build up and get everything you want. Now we're going to institute law. Now you can't do this no more.
But they doing it,
but you never been prosecuted for none of the stuff you did.
But how many dudes in your bit that you known were locked up for DUI? How many dudes in your bit you known was locked up for domestic violence? How many dudes you know in your bit? All of these things, and these people sitting on Congress, dog, with these type of charges.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and this is when I thought it was profound with me when I seen it, so that's why I did a split screen reaction to it. But I really knew it was profound because I posted in the morning on Instagram. So after I posted, I just go on about my business doing what I had to do. So I post about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. When I looked at that joint at 1:30, because my dude called me mom, I looked at Joan at 1:30, man, the joint had 35,000 views and 1,500 likes.
Yeah.
So because I know to the average person that may be super shocking to them to hear that, but at the same time, coming from where we come from, it's shocking, but not as shocking because you know what I'm saying? Because I know the powers that be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are above the law to a certain extent because of the way they're gonna be treated.
It's hypocritical, bro.
Man, it's super hypocritical. It's beyond hypocritical.
So let's get to our last topic of this session, man.
Which would be
the king.
Millions of dollars, and the victim's family have not partaken. None of those trusts took your gold, gave it. Took your money, gave it.
100% way to survive jail or prison. Don't go.
Build your credit up. Why you need credit?
Then 12 years goes by and you don't even get a chance to go up for parole.
Supposed to die so many times, guess that's my afterlife. A lot of shit ain't work for me.